Welcome to your channel, Smith Kaizer. My dear viewer, your narrator is Kamba Dangote. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment and get the latest updates from Kaizer Chiefs. Kaizer talks Mayo deal, reveals details on Chiefs' initial interests. Cape Town City FC chairman John Kaizer has reacted to Kaizer Mayo's recent loan deal, revealing details on Kaizer Chiefs' initial bid for the highly rated Bafana striker. Mayo parted ways with Cape Town City FC before the start of the 2024-25 campaign to join Algerian giant CR Belouizdad. He spent 3 seasons with the PSL club, and his departure came a season before the Citizens were relegated to the Motsepe Foundation Championship. After a consistent display of his quality at CT City, the pacey attacker Mayo was sought after by multiple clubs, including Chiefs. But CR Belouizdad eventually beat all active bidders, securing the forward after presenting the most compelling deal. Mayo has since resurfaced at Chiefs on a full-season loan deal. This move comes after Mayo's coach, Sead Ramovic, at CR Belouizdad revealed that the player was not in his plans for the upcoming season. The loan agreement between the two clubs includes an obligation for Amakasi to buy the striker at the end of the season. Kaizer is surprised by Mayo's Kaizer Chiefs move. In an interview with FAR Post, a surprised John Kaizer reacted to this move saying, "I think he did very well at that club. I am very surprised that they allowed him not to stay. I think there is of politics in Algerian football, but for whatever it's worth, I think he has made a great move. He is going to play again and in front of Kaizer Chiefs fans. I think he is going to be very happy." Kaizer further told this publication that, despite proceeding with the loan deal, Belouizdad has yet to complete the payments for Mayo's transfer. "We have to accept that we are satisfied, and we are happy for him, and as a club, we were very happy with the deal. We are still obviously waiting for them to pay the balance of the transfer fee, but I am led to believe that he is on loan to Kaizer Chiefs. So, in that case he will return there at the end of the season unless they pay up what their transfer fee will be," revealed the city boss. Before making a move to Algeria, Mayo also attracted the attention of the Soweto Giants. Kaizer revealed how the reigning Nedbank Cup champions lost out in acquiring the winger at their initial interest. Kaizer reveals how Chiefs initially lost out on Mayo. "Spoke to the guys from Chiefs when I was doing the transfer. I gave them an equal opportunity to step up and take the player on the conditions that we proposed. They did not see that being the case for them at that time, and we took a deal that was exceptionally good for the player. So it was something we couldn't refuse," reflected Kaizer. The CT City boss concluded by sharing his impressions on Mayo's return to PSL football. The striker was officially unveiled as a Chiefs player on Friday, where he met his new teammates at the Kaizer Chiefs village. "You know, we just have to be happy for the boy, especially now that he is going to be playing again in front of his homeboys. From his father's, Patrick Mayo, legacy, I think it's a great thing for Mayo. In this instance, we are in the NFD, so it does not affect us that much." Kaizer Chiefs star Mayo talks about his father. His father, Patrick Mayo, once wore the Amakasi jersey, and now Kaizer gets to carry the family name forward. Mayo joins an already bustling Kaizer Chiefs attacking lineup, becoming the 4th forward alongside Itiosa Ighodaro, Flavio Silva, Asanili Velabei, and Luke Bartman. Kaizer Mayo reacts to his move to Kaizer Chiefs. "It is a dream come true. The only team I would come back for is Kaizer Chiefs," Mayo said after his announcement at Naturina. "The club has a great history. My father is part of that great history, so I wanted to play for the biggest team in the country, in Africa, in the world, I can say, because Kaizer Chiefs is the biggest team in the world to me," Mayo added. Patrick Mayo's Kaizer Chiefs journey from 2003 to 2007 was one of adaptability and impact. He started out finding his goal scoring as a striker but soon proved his worth in defense, playing a key role in several league and cup triumphs. After leaving Amakasi, Mayo Sr. went on to Thanda Royal Zulu before retiring from professional football in 2011. Chiefs coach, Mayo was not happy. Johannesburg, South Africa, October 2nd. Kaizer Chiefs coach Cedric Kaze during the Kaizer Chiefs press conference at SAB head office. Kaizer Chiefs assistant coach Cedric Kaizer discussed how striker Kaizer Mayo's controversial intervention denied his team a goal against Amazulu FC on Wednesday night, and cost them crucial points in their 1-1 Betway Premiership draw. Speaking to the media on Thursday afternoon at SAB headquarters in Bryanston, Johannesburg, ahead of Sunday's Carling knockout clash against Stellenbosch FC, the Burundian-born mentor revealed that Mayo himself was unhappy with the incident. Read, Johannes returns, but moves still on the cards? I would say that those kinds of things happen, but everyone was not happy, starting with the player himself Kaizer Mayo. That was an unfortunate situation, but that cost us the 2 points that we should have won. On another hand, it's something that we will address in general. It's not that it's something that he did on purpose to deny his teammate to score a goal, Kaizer told the media. The incident occurred just before halftime when Pule Modi chipped the ball past Amazulu goalkeeper Darren Johnson, who was off his line. However, Mayo, coming from an offside position, touched the ball before it crossed the line, prompting the assistant referee to raise his flag for offside. Had Mayo not interfered, the goal would have stood. When questioned about Chiefs' ongoing struggle to score more than 1 goal per match, with their last multi-goal performance coming in the season opener against Stellenbosch FC, Kaizer remained optimistic about his team's attacking progress. The Department of Transportation said, "Luckily, we've got about an 85% turnaround." Related content. What's driving you crazy? High-tech wrong-way driver. Man killed as revenge for wrong-way crash, police. NDOT is making preventing wrong-way crashes a priority, Larud said. As of the end of 2023, there were 4 off-ramps across the Las Vegas Valley with detectors sensing if a driver is going the wrong way. The sensors then trigger flashing lights on wrong-way signs to alert a driver. By the end of the year, NDOT hopes to expand that system to about a dozen. Ultimately, we would like to have some kind of wrong-way detection on every single off-ramp, Larud said. And the goal is to have a system altering dispatchers and other drivers about wrong-way drivers before disaster strikes. A map of Nevada wrong-way crashes by severity, fatal, injury or property damage only, provided by the Nevada Department of Transportation. NDOT. In the Tabaras crash, the first call to dispatchers about long came in at 2:37 a.m. The crash happened at 2:41 a.m. The first trooper arrived 17 minutes later at 2:54 a.m., according to documents. We're just trying to make sure that working with Nevada State Police that as soon as somebody gets on the freeway doing the wrong way that they're alerted, Larud said. Realistic options include more dynamic messaging for right-way drivers and audio cues to alert wrong-way ones. Ideas like putting spikes on off-ramps are not realistic, Larud said, because some emergency vehicles need to drive the wrong way to access crash scenes faster. Do you think this could have been prevented? 8 News Now investigator David Charnes asked Jessica Tabares. Debris from a car involved in the wrong-way crash on February 5, 2023, on the 215 Beltway. NSP/Kloss. Totally, yes, she said. I remember seeing wrong-side accidents on the news and I'd be like, when are they going to do something about it? Jessica Tabares believes several things failed the night Long killed her husband and left her in the hospital for a month and medical bills. She blames the person who served Long, laws and a general lack of kindness. What would you say to her? Charnes asked Jessica Tabares. Well, I think from a bigger perspective she must have been in a very bad place in her life, she said. I think for her to be 4 times and the legal limit and all those drugs in her system, something was wrong with her head. So something must be done from a mental health awareness. In the years before the crash, Jose Tabares worked in the sales department at 8 News Now. He and his wife, Jessica Tabares, then started a public relations company. Jessica Tabares. Jessica Tabares' awareness now focuses on survival for herself and her children. I think I have a new purpose and I have to find that new purpose, she said. As the 8 News Now investigators reported last summer, 2 people are accused of shooting and killing a man as revenge for Long's death. Shabalala says it's good to be back. Sifawit Shabalala and the Chiefs returned to training on Monday, June 25, 2014. Reporter 1 Minute Read. Simpiwait Shabalala representing the Amakasi. Kaizer Chiefs midfielder Simpiwait Shabalala admits it feels good to be back at training for pre-season ahead of their 2014-15 campaign where hopes they will lift more silverware. The Amakasi returned to Naturina on Monday, June 23, and Shabalala says he is happy to be back training with his teammates. It is one of those feelings that you will never get used to. It feels great to be back at the village, to meet your teammates and getting back to kicking the ball after the break, said Shabalala. I am glad that I am still in good shape and have kept my weight intact. All in all, I am in good shape. I followed the prescribed order of conduct during the off-season. As a professional athlete, it is important to rest and eat well, and that's what I did. Shabalala also shared what he did in the off-season, saying he needed the rest. I left my soccer boots at home and took a trip overseas, somewhere quiet and appropriate to rest, added the left-sided midfielder. But I can't wait to get going in the new season. I look forward to resume with hard work. I plan to do my best to help my team to win trophies this season. At Caxton, we employ humans to generate daily fresh news, not AI intervention. Happy reading. Related articles. Vision gymnasts triumph at nationals. October 23, 2025. Young cyclists shine at MTB nationals. October 21, 2025. Florida Running Club invites men to join the annual Daredevil Run. October 18, 2025. Canoe Club invites community to free canoeing lessons. October 15, 2025. Recent posts. Take a spooky train ride with Rand Society. 2 hours ago. Princess Hai spreads the love to Dora's Ark. 5 hours ago. CPF election dates announced. 24 hours ago. I was told I had 3 months to live, shares breast cancer survivor. October 24, 2025. Welties welcomes new deputy principal. October 24, 2025. Subscribe to our newsletter. Most recent. 2 hours ago. Take a spooky train ride with Rand Society. 5 hours ago. Princess Hai spreads the love to Dora's Ark. 24 hours ago. Take a spooky train ride with Rand Society. 2 hours ago. Princess Hai spreads the love to Dora's Ark. 5 hours ago. CPF election dates announced. 24 hours ago. I was told I had 3 months to live, shares breast cancer survivor. October 24, 2025. Welties welcomes new deputy principal. October 24, 2025. Subscribe to our newsletter. Most recent. 2 hours ago. Take a spooky train ride with Rand Society. 5 hours ago. Princess Hai spreads the love to Dora's Ark. 24 hours ago.